Even if it's one person, I'm going to speak English. So I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here tonight. It's really an honor for us to be with, in the same place as a person like Dina and also Brother Jawad, who really have played an instrumental role in the revolution in Egypt. I know nobody wants to take a credit for what happened in Egypt, but I think all the work that they have done, it's really a testament to every Egyptian, to the will, the hope, the inspiration that they have, and we hope that they will have soon basically an Arab Spring, like they call it. I know right now it doesn't look like it, but you know what? It's growing pains, and they're going to get over it, and they will be on the way to succeed, inshallah. So I want to present to you right now a person who really represents this community with all his heart and mind, and he takes care of everything actually in this community, from graffiti on a storefront to really fighting terrorism on subways. And this person is the chairman of the Public Safety Committee in New York City. He's our councilman, Peter Vallone, Jr.
When I heard who this event was honoring, I wanted to make sure that I was here, even though I only heard about it like 8 minutes ago or so. But not only am I the councilman for this area and I represent Little Egypt, I'm also the public safety chair of New York City. And I travel the world. In fact, next week I'm in Sicily to give, with the NYPD, to give awards to, in remembrance of a judge who was killed there fighting the mafia. So I make it my point to get around and make sure that people who are fighting for freedom all over the world know how much we appreciate them. And that's why I'm here tonight. And I brought city council citations, one to Dina, here you go, and one to Jawad. They say for espousing democratic ideals and principles. But you know, we all espouse democratic ideals and principles. These guys did more than that. These guys helped, were there at the birth of a new democracy. I mean, how many people will ever be able to say that? I'm sure nobody we know, but you know, how many people in the rest of history are going to be able to say they were there and were instrumental and actually gave up so much to establish a democracy, to fight for freedom in an area that has never seen that before. And they were there, now they're here, in the city, which is the capital for democracy in the entire world. And on behalf of that city, I just want to say thank you to both of you. We admire you so much. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. You know, we have a lot of speeches here, but I know that however you guys want it, because you know, usually my events are conversational. I like basically the people who are sponsoring this tonight is Dr. Hussein Abdel Maqsood. He's really he could
Joseph.
Yes.
Joseph is on.
So you could
go ahead.
He speaks first. Okay.
Yeah, that's Joseph.
All right, that's the Egyptian way. You know, you didn't see them when you paid the bill. Yeah, but Joseph.
We here to honor two great heroes from our revolution in Egypt. They did a lot for Egypt, and he sacrifices one of his eyes to save Egypt. He will offend Egypt despite the fact he was defending the poor. He came out from his house and almost got killed. He was shot in his eyes for Egypt. We appreciate them and we honor them. We thank them very much. Thank
you. Dr. Hussein?
Thank you very much for coming in here tonight. I want to just say a few words. We met Jawad and Dina in Washington, and Jawad had really a clear message for the Egyptian community here abroad that they need help, and they need help now. Our youth need jobs, they need training, they need skills, and it's our duty as Egyptian expatriates just to go back and revisit our home country and see their needs and do as much as we can to help them out. With this, I just want to pass it to Jawad and Dina and maybe speak a little bit about the needs of Egypt right now.
I just want to make something clear. I swear to God, if I knew I was just taking an award, taking pictures of it, I would not have came. I'm just being as honest as I can, because we're not here for awards. We're here on a mission, a very important mission that we believe is the most important threat to the revolutionary debt. The revolution is not over. For people who are celebrating, I don't think it's the time to celebrate, because the goals have not yet been achieved. Right now, people maybe have not or could not imagine the economic situation in Egypt right now, but this is the main indication, the main motive for a lot of the tensions that you see around. People, because of poverty and desperation, are turning to radical solutions, whether ideological, in terms of ideology, in terms of the ways they want to express themselves. And if the U.S. government, and before the U.S. government, the Egyptians abroad, which I really had no idea how you guys felt. I mean, I'm really touched. I mean, everywhere I go, I mean, all over the States, and everyone I meet, I mean, is really, really affected by what happened emotionally, and I see the tears in their eyes. And I've been here for like 2 weeks, and I feel that I'm like, I can't breathe. I want to go back. And this is the first time I really feel what you guys feel, and it's really hard to be like wanting to be part of what's going on, but you can't be part of what is going on because you have a role here that you're taking on. So what I'm saying, we formed the foundation. The foundation has clear economic projects that we're doing in terms of employment specifically. Whether you work with our foundation or other foundations, what I believe your duty is, because people told me that, I'm not saying that you have had a lot of benefit because of this revolution, in terms of the image and how people perceive you, and in terms of the unity that happened. That there is, and you know and you feel it, a responsibility towards Egypt, so it continues that positive image. So what I'm saying is that everyone, today before tomorrow, has to find a way, whether he has a brother or a sister or a cousin or someone he knows that is in need in Egypt, they should have some kind of a link. Because if the situation continues economically to deteriorate and the unemployment rate, we have 500,000 unemployed, we have 750,000 new graduates getting into the job force, we have 500,000 coming from Libya, we have another 500,000 coming from Saudi, and this is the new portion of unemployment coming to Egypt. It's just really devastating. People are unemployed, they are easily being driven to radical views and radical solutions, and these people do not find jobs, immediate jobs, then it's going to no politics, no party, not whatever you're thinking of that might thrive or might be look in a positive way, it's going to be destroyed. So my message is very clear. I'm coming, my main goal is to talk to the diaspora outside, to people who really believe in democracy and really want Egypt to thrive, is that you must have a role in the economic development of Egypt and in having Egypt a better place. And thank you very much for actually coming. I really appreciate that. And thank you for
Thank you very much, Jawad. But I like to also say that we consider you a symbol of, because we haven't really seen everyone and Tahrir Square and all the people that really have done all the work, to liberate Egypt from all this dictatorship over all these years. So that's why once we see someone from this revolution, we are very happy and we are very proud, and we are very, very proud of you. And we also, the councilman, brought the citation, not also, just for you personally, and don't take it personal, but this is for every single Egyptian in Tahrir Square that really was seeking the democracy that this country had advocated all the years to really accomplish, because democracy will definitely be the way for peace and prosperity if God's willing in Egypt, and Egypt will come. Now I'll introduce to you Dina, and she's basically the star here and the star there. So Dina, please.
Well, I think Jawad very eloquently kind of described the heart of the matter, which is the economic situation. I'm an Egyptian American. I grew up in this country. Egypt was just a holiday. It wasn't anything more than that. But what I greatly enjoyed, I identified myself wholeheartedly as an Egyptian. With the recent events, I feel truly blessed. I could have been there, and I could have participated, and I could have contributed. And I think that I understand some people have an obligation to stay here. Not everyone can just pick up and leave and move to Egypt and help on the ground. But if this revolution proved anything, it wasn't only people power, but it was the power of the individual, that everyone makes a difference, and everyone has a way to contribute. I grew up in this country, as I said, so as I did feel Egyptian, I was somewhat between both, and perhaps on some level culturally missing some little bits to like appear as a full-on Egyptian. But even so, I think that I had to sit with myself and think, what is my background, what is my expertise? How can I move this process forward? How can I help this population on any level? And I think it's just so important for the Egyptian diaspora here to link up with their family who they have there, or friends who are still in the country, and see on the ground what are the developments and how can they contribute, not only financially but technically, because this is the phase that's going to make it or break it. You know, we all were in celebrations, and we were all, you know, jubilated about, you know, Mubarak stepping down. But if people don't focus during this phase and think, how can I help? How can I make a difference? How can I make it that much better? The country can fall. It can, and particularly because of the economic disaster that we face at the moment. So beyond, I mean, I'm really touched to see people come and be interested to, you know, hear from us or anything, or kind of come together as a community. But I hope that beyond this, starting tomorrow, that everyone here kind of takes an active effort in linking up, hearing about the initiative, seeing how they can be of help, because it's everyone in this room can make a difference. I really believe that. So.
Well, I did have a speech, but Dina, right? Yeah, okay, she really like went over the
Do you want to stand here in the middle?
Well, I'm not really going to read it, I just have a little thing. It's going to be small. Okay, my name is Islam Salawi, and I'm here with Joseph, and he really, you know, he taught me about this whole Egyptian American thing, and you know, before I was just like a plain old American girl, and now I'm really like proud to say that I'm Egyptian American. And after this whole revolution, I'm really proud to say that I'm Egyptian American. Sometimes I wouldn't really help out, you know, I really didn't go to all the rallies, but I did as much as I can, you know. We had, you know, all these rallies. We had rallies at schools, and we did as much as we could. And what else? Yeah, that's it. But I am going to read one thing that I had here. As Egyptians, we did the impossible of getting rid of a dictator and a corrupt regime. Our job isn't complete yet, and we will continue to face many other challenges. The whole world is watching us finish what we have started. In time, there will be people who will not like us to advance and accomplish our goals. The only way of fulfilling our dreams and the dreams of our martyrs is to stay united and work together for one goal. Work for Egypt, work for us. We will always and forever be proud and never forget the day Egypt was given its freedom.